All right, I'm back on trail, y'all. After a double zero because of a storm that was coming through, which was, whew, I heard it last night, pretty intimidating. Super stoked that I was not out in it. And today I do believe that I will be crossing the Georgia-North Carolina border in about 3 miles. So super stoked about that. Getting through a whole state, finally. All right, I will, if I've got service, I will post at the border sign, and I will be super excited when I do. All right, love you guys. Happy trails. Spring is a flowing today after that storm. Well, there's supposed to be a gorgeous view up there, but I do believe there were some blowdowns last night in that storm and kind of covered it up. So, I mean, this is still pretty. Maybe I can get through the trees here in a minute and for all this rhododendrons and stuff. Oh, wow. Okay, looks promising. All right, I've reached my goal for tonight where I wanted to hike to, and this time I'm actually going to stick to my plan, and I'm actually going to camp here even though there's plenty of daylight. I get a little workaholic-y about this stuff, and sometimes if I get to camp and it's still daylight, I kind of feel like moving on, like I'm wasting daylight, but today I'm not going to do that. I find kind of a cool camp. So there's a whole shelter down there with a privy and like lots and lots of camping spots, but I hear a lot of youngins down there, and I can only imagine that they're gonna want to party. So I kind of put myself up on the hill a little bit, and I think I'm gonna tilt my tent to where the opening might look out so I can have a nice view. Might put it there. Checking the trees and make sure I don't have any widowmakers around, which are trees that could fall in the middle of the night and kill people. Yeah, I think the spot I picked is probably pretty good, pretty safe. But I'll walk around here some more and just double check, make sure I got the best spot. supposed to get pretty cool tonight. I imagine the wind might blow a lot, but my tent is pretty good about keeping wind out, so that's positive. Yeah, I think I did find the best spot. All right, well, I guess it's time for me to set up camp. So I'm just making dinner. Now I'm at camp and I had a bit of a tent malfunction. My brand new tent that I've only used 3 times, some little weird silver part of the inside of the pole, which I have no idea how it could get out of there and get lost, is missing, and the end of my tent poles is all wonky. So I had to fix it with some duct tape and another, like in one of my tent stakes, and then kind of reinforce it a little bit with my trekking pole. So yeah, hopefully tonight will be okay. I heard there's supposed to be some showers, like after 5 p.m. there's supposed to be potentially some showers and some wind, and it is going to get down in the 30s tonight, so it'll be pretty cold. My bathtub is looking pretty good. Like, it's looking like it's gonna hold, looking tall enough there. So yeah, hopefully I'll have some good luck and won't get wet tonight or tomorrow morning, and things will go well. Yeah, I'm gonna call Z-Pack because y'all don't even want to know how much that tent was for it to have a pole broken on the 3rd use at the beginning of my through hike. So anyway, that is that. It's Sunday night, first night in North Carolina. All the rest of the folks down there, you probably can't see all the tents and things like that down there, but they're all down in this gully type thing. Excuse me, near the water source. There's so many people down there. It just wasn't that kind of night for me. So anyway, happy trails, y'all. So the camp chore is properly tying and hanging my Ursack, which is an alternative to a bear bag or a bear canister, which are the other approved food storage methods here on the AT, and pretty much in like almost any place you would go hike. So let's see, how am I going to do this? All right, so we start with this. So if you see, I purposely have this knot in a crisscross. It's going to allow me to cinch this up really, really tightly, so not just bears can't get in it, but squirrels and chipmunks. Well, I don't think we have too many chipmunks here, but there are a lot of other things. So yeah, so you're going to pull that really tight. Ooh. Oh gosh. Oh my God. I know there's a bunch of people laughing down there. I hear someone laughing like a hyena. Anyway, super stoked. I have my own little private campsite there then. All right, I'm putting this in my jacket. There we go. Okay. So we want to do, whoops, darn it. I'm going to do like this. Just like a regular tie. Oh my gosh, it's so annoying. Okay, so to do the tie, it's just going to be like you would tie your shoes. So you go like that. Well, not really like you tie your shoes, I guess, but like that kind of knot. And then you do one extra loop here. Oh, annoying. And then you do an extra loop here. And that is going to give you a super special knot down here. And so now it's really, really tight. And they say, like, I don't know how it could be odor proof, but apparently it is that way. So there's that. All right, hopefully this one goes better. And so to actually hang it, there's like a special knot that you do. So you want to put it in your hand, do like a little clockwise loop there, and then you go through here, and you make one of these, right, on one end, or on one part of the, oh, oops, I made that too long. Anyway, I'll fix that later. Something like that. Then you do it on the other end. Go like so. Clockwise loop. Do a little loop-de-loo. Then you got one of these. And then, I won't show you in the tree yet, but what you do is, oh, where'd my carabiner go? There it is. So when we put it on the tree, and I'll put it on a tree later, but you go like that. Put this through there. And whoops, let's cinch that up. So that's going to be holding this other knot nice and tight. And then you want to put your carabiner through this one. So when a bear, if a bear, hopefully a bear doesn't even get it, but if a bear is pulling on it, trying to rip it off the tree, then it's not going to tighten this. Where is it? It's not going to tighten this little guy so much that you're not going to be able to get it off the tree later. And so you can see, I mean, it's just going to be like that on the tree. Now I got to go find a tree that looks kind of like, let's see, where's a good one? I'm not going to do it this close to my camp, but I'll just show you the kind of tree we're looking for. So, no, not really. Maybe that one. I don't know. So what? So pretend like that's straight up, right? So you'd want something like that. But this is way too close to my camp, so I'm not going to put it there. So this location kind of has a lack of trees that are the perfect kind, but I mean, I guess, you know, that's just what you expect when you're out backpacking. So this is what it looks like. Yeah, everybody. So what'll happen in the morning is I'll just, boom, just take the carabiner out and whoop, and it'll just drop and everything will be cool and easy. And hopefully, oh, if a bear like smells his food and starts chomping on it, the idea behind this is, yeah, they can reach it and yeah, they can chew on it and all the things, but it is made out of Kevlar. So they're not going to be able to get the food in it, so they're eventually just going to leave it alone. Obviously, all my stuff's going to be crushed, and that's not going to be cool, but at least they did not get human food, so it keeps them from coming back to the same place all the time and thinking that there's food where they're not supposed to be having it. So that's the Ursac. That's how you do it. Whoa, that's kind of cool. I've never seen bark like that. Neato mosquito. Ooh, I wonder if that would like be good in a fire. I think that's a birch bark. I'll take it with me. I'm not sure if I want to do a fire tonight or not. I kind of tried starting one earlier, but everything's so wet after that big storm last night. So we'll see. Ooh, is this gonna be pretty over here? I might watch the sunset from over here. Oh my gosh. Oh, I wish you guys could see this like I can see this. I can see it through the lens in the camera, but it's not doing it justice. I can see the mountains and everything. Super cool. I love my camp spot. Oh wow, that's like mist. Tell me that's just like clouds and mist down there and not like rain. Yeah. So here's some of the other examples of hangs. There's some food, more food. Check this out. So last night it rained and then it froze. Ice pellets falling off of my tent. God. This will be fun putting this tent away. So I'm not looking so cute this morning, but that's okay. I finally got my coffee hot. Lord, it took forever. I think I now see the benefit of carrying a jet boil, even though they're like kind of bulky. I finally got found a non-windy place to put my stove, and it made my coffee hot. But it took a long time. Anyway, it is so freaking cold. It's like, I don't know actually what temperature it is, but I know it got down to 28 last night. So it rained, and then it froze. I don't know if you can see my tent back. Oh, you can't. There's no way. Yeah, you can't see the little drops. So all the little raindrops that got on my tent are frozen. I keep trying to shake them off, but as soon as I roll my tent up, I'll shake them all off and it'll be fine. But anyway, here I am. First morning in North Carolina, and boy, is it cold. But looking forward to a nice hike today. Yeah, I plan on staying out in the woods, but we'll see. I do have a tent pole problem. My water froze. Good thing I had a little room in there. Shoot. So slushy! Yay! Oh boy. There's something about a hollow tree trunk. It just gives me kid vibes from when I was a kid. There's a little critter in there. No. I'll bet there was last night though. During all that rain and ice and things. Yeah, it was pretty chilly last night. I don't know what all that is, but it's pretty too. I like it. It really do be like this sometimes. I found out from my site neighbor last night that it officially was 27 degrees where we were at on his watch with a wind chill factor of 10. So we were all sleeping and waking up and cooking in 10 degrees last night and this morning with all the ice. So I would say, I mean, it was cold, but it wasn't too bad. I guess the most annoying thing was trying to make my coffee, and it took forever. Maybe I'll get lucky and find a jet boil in a hiker box. I don't want to carry a big old jet boil for the whole trail, but maybe just during these cold parts. Or if someone wants to let me use a jet boil, I'll take that too. Just for like March and April. Whew. Cause yeah, my little pocket rocket, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I just need to get better about putting it out of the wind or something. But, you know, we learn little things every day on the trail. It's a long way down. It's icy. So pretty. I just never get over all these cool springs everywhere. So nice. Of course, after the rain last night, they are flowing well. Okay, I'm trying to be good and not pull my phone out too much. But, I mean, really, this whole gap. Look how pretty. Man, it's gorgeous. Yeah, I don't know if this camera's doing all of it justice, but I had to get something. You know, it is interesting. This part up here kind of reminds me of when I went on a hike with my sister and her friends up at Big Bend. Maybe just because everything looks kind of dry up here, but look at these crazy trees with no leaves on them. I imagine they'll have leaves. But yeah, like on either side, like really, it is gorgeous. Oh, look at that. Bear management area. Yay. Okay. Y'all, this is my job. This is the job I have. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. I love my job. I love my new job. Whoa. Except when I trip. But I caught myself. Oh, let's see. I'm hearing there's another view up here. What could be more spectacular than all of that? Whew. Oh. Oh. That's fine. I wonder if this is that view. Let's see. Ooh. Mud, 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 mud. Yeah. Okay. It's pretty nice. Ew, get off me, bug. Get off me. Nice. So cool. All right. I don't know if I'm at the top yet, but oh no, I'll bet the top is up there. Oh my gosh. I'm ready to hit the top and go down. All right, let's do this. Oh, I think I've made it to the top now. Look how pretty these rocks are. Oh, you can't really tell. I mean, it's all marble. It is like just amazing. So pretty. Okay, let's see. Do we have a view? Do we have a view? Huh. I would say the view on the other side was a lot better. So I'm supposed to be hurrying because the campsite that I wanted to go to. I'm pretty sure I heard a bear. And there was no other hikers here. And then I found a note saying, basically, beware of the bears. So I hightailed it out of there. But this is just so pretty. Okay, I'll finish my water crossing now. Happy St. Patty's Day. My neighbors offered me some Fireball to warm up, but I don't think I'm gonna do it. I've been hiking, so I hiked like 3 miles longer than I actually meant to because the site that I originally planned to go to was totally abandoned, and they said something about bears, and then I heard something in the woods, and then I heard like that weird teeth clacking thing that they do, and I was like, nope. And hiked on. So here I am at another campsite, and something is wrong with one of my tent poles, unfortunately. But look how beautiful the sky is at this new campsite. Isn't that great? Yeah, once I finish making dinner, I might go out there and see if I can see anything cool. But it is really cold, so maybe not. All right. Good night. Okay. So I'm doing my first, I wouldn't say it's a night hike, but a hike in the dark. It's just really early and the sun hasn't come out yet. In the hostel I'm staying at, their slack packs start at 6 a.m. So here I am. Yeah, the sun doesn't come up for, let's see, probably, well, maybe just like a little over an hour. Should be up pretty soon, but the only other bad thing is that I forgot my trekking poles. And it was kind of a long ride to and from the hostel, so I was like, well, I'll just make it work today. Plenty of people do it. So, oh boy. Here we go. Wish me luck. All right, first night bridge. Here we go. Woo, party. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is what happens when you get in a hurry. Okay. I'm trying to race myself to the top to try and see this sunrise, which I guess this is a awesome benefit. Whew, waking up super early for a hike. Oh my goodness. I hope I make it to the top here very soon. I think sunrise is at like 7:40. Wish me luck. Oh my gosh. Am I making it? Oh my gosh. Is the sun rising right in front of me? As I walk up this trail. Holy cow. Okay. Whoa, what is that? Some kind of trail. There's a shelter. Okay, there's a blaze. That signifies the AT. What? Oh gosh. I wish there was a better ridge to see this. Wow. Oh, it's probably way up there. I'm not hiking up there. Oh my goodness. Y'all, I didn't even mean for this to happen. What? Amazing. Well, I don't know how I got this lucky, but I'm just gonna stand here for a minute and watch the sun come up. This is unbelievable. Wow. Wow. I guess, like I keep saying, just a lucky gal on this hike. I just can't even believe I caught this. Wow. Beautiful. Wow. I cannot believe it. I made a sunrise. I did not plan on this at all. It's just what time the hostel takes people out for slack packing, and wow, incredible. So lucky. Oh, what a gorgeous morning, man. All right. Well, the Grove Hostel knows what they're doing with their slack packs. This is great. Oh, man. Woo! Well, the amount of cool stuff I pass on this hike, oh my God. Wow. How fun and beautiful. Man, I love this hike. Hiking the AT can be pretty fun. Most days, well, all days are fun. And they have a little bit of crappiness to them, but still fun. So cool.
I'm on my second cup of guys, drinking beer and laughing. Somehow things were always right. I just don't know what happened. But now and then I find myself thinking of the days when we were walking in the Appalachian rain. On a dusty mid-July country summer's evening, a weeping willow sang its lullabies and shared our secrets. But now and then I find myself thinking of the days when we were walking in the Appalachian rain. Walking in the Appalachian range.
Woo!
I was the second person apparently to say that.
Yeah, like 219 once in my
No, that's it.
Okay, I'll try. I heard this breakfast is cute. The pancake breakfast. I might do it tomorrow morning. Whew, depending on what time I can get dropped off. Back on trail from the hostel. Good morning from the trail. Just got back on after taking a 0 at the Grove Hostel. And yeah, it's nice and early. And I came back to snow. Woo! All right, well, I'm sure things will warm up. It's supposed to be a pretty decent weather day, so I'm happy about that. It's gonna be, well, I have a goal of doing my longest day today that I've ever done on trail, so we'll see. We'll see. If not, there are plenty of places to camp in between here and there. So, all right, I'll turn this off and talk to you later. Oh. I don't think I'll get to any top of anything this morning enough to see the real sunrise, but I mean, this is a very close second. This is great. So privileged. I'm so privileged to be here. This is amazing. Wow. Oh, look who just popped up. Someone showed up to the party. Good morning, sun. Man, look at that. What a beautiful, beautiful morning. Oh my gosh. Awesome. Well, I'm not at the top of any mountain, but I am about probably a third of the way up. I hope. I hope it's not just a quarter. It may be just a quarter, and I'm just trying to make myself feel better. But anyway, good morning from the mountains and the snow. Gosh. All right. My feet and my fingers are starting to get cold, so I'll turn this off. But all right, see y'all later. Ooh, I bet that water is all kinds of cold. Oh gosh, I don't know if y'all can see this or not, but I pulled my camera out because the sun's finally showing on the snow and it's sparkly. Oh, I wonder if that's just me. Oh, got a little bit of sparkle. So nice. Yeah, that's how girly I am. I was like, they need to be able to see the sparkles. They're so cool. It's not showing up as good as it is on my eyeballs, so fine. It's fine. Just trust me on this. It's really cool. How much snow is that? It's like, is it like an inch? Whoa. All right, there was a lot. It just sunk into it. Well, whatever it is very pretty and very cushy. And it kind of feels good on my feet. Versus all the rocks and stuff I normally step on. So, I'm a happy hiker. Hey, y'all. So the big man prince I was following, oh, this is so cool, was a trail angel. And he had cookies. He baked cookies with pecans in them, which is like one of my favorites. And he was just walking down the trail and he was really sad he didn't see any hikers. So he turned around and he said, "You're the first and only person I've seen." And I was like, "Are your footprints what I've been following this whole time?" So I got chocolate chip cookies for breakfast. Yay! Gosh. It's like so many little flower buds all over these rhododendrons, and it's been like that since I started. Oh man, I really wish I was going to be around whenever they all bloomed. I don't know that I've ever seen a rhododendron bush, but or tree or whatever these are, kind of like a bushy tree. But anyway, yeah, it would be cool to see. Maybe I'll come back down one day when it's like April or something. And I think I have manifested a trash can that I threw my cookie trash away in. So what do we have here? This kind of reminds me of like the sand dunes walking up to the beach. Back home. Oh my god. Oh, stop it. What? Wow. Wow. This is really cool. Man. Well, I was really hoping for a nice sunny place to stop and have a drink of my water finally. I think I found it. Woo. You ever feel like you've entered like a different plane of existence in the world than like the rest of the world is on? That's kind of how I feel on this hike right now. I'm just like in like an alternate universe where everything is cool and everything is great and people trust each other and love each other and help each other and care about each other. It's like, I know it sounds like really, you know, maybe a little Pollyanna or whatever, but it really is. Like, people are so cool out here. And so is I just can't even with this view. I'm gonna have to turn this around. It's so pretty. Yeah, I just walked out of the snow and boom, right into this. Yeah, so I'm no complaints. I'll stay in this universe for as long as I'm supposed to. Love you guys. Peace. I heard there's a little trail magic right here. Sweet. Oh, did those get snowed on? Heck yeah. I love oranges. Let me get one. Nice. Where am I right now? Oh. Nantahala National Forest Observation Tower. Wyabald. Cool. Alright, well, I'm gonna go peel my orange at this trash can with this other through hiker. I am gonna have to dig deep to get up whatever this thing is. I'm in a place called Tellico Gap. And I'm so tired. And I just don't want to get up right now. I don't remember how many miles. I think I have like 2.5 left to go. It's like a really long day. Really big mile day. But I'm sure I'll make it. I just need to be here for a few minutes. Oh, yeah. I gotta go up to this. There's like a tower up there. Westerwald. And then there's a shelter. And that'll be 15.7 miles. The most I've ever done. Wish me luck. Oh my goodness gracious. Whew. Okay. I'm gonna say this is definitely one of my hardest days yet. Only because it was so long. Oh, well, someone told me, yeah, camp up there in that tower. Yeah, absolutely not. No, thank you. So I'm gonna head on over to the shelter where I'm actually allowed to camp. And yeah, hopefully it's pretty close. I think it's pretty close. I think it's like a mile or so. All right. Okay, I bit the bullet and bought a jet boil the other day. My old stove is this nice little thing right here, which I love how compact it is because I just stick it in there and we're all done. But man, things just take a long time to heat out here in this really cold weather. So I went ahead and did it because it kills me in the morning or even in the evenings trying to get food and drinks and things like that done. So I'm about to make some coffee and a breakfast essential and get on with my hike. Let me see if I can. What's going on here? I'm here trying to do something. There it goes. All right. Yeah, it's only my second time doing this, so. Coolio. There it is. Good morning, party people. I'm moving redonkulously slow this morning. Normally, I'm not I'm not a super fast person in the morning, but this morning is just like, whew. I'm pretty sure it's because I did my very first ever 15.7 miler yesterday. And I'm not just talking flat terrain, I'm talking like up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down. That sounds like a movie I watched before. Anyway, so yeah, but my brain is moving a little faster now that I got a little coffee, a little breakfast essential going on. I'm sitting here amidst my halfway packed up pack explosion. Yeah, I thought I was the last one at camp, but there's like somebody's bear bag is still hanging up over there. I don't know if you can see it. Orange one. I don't know whose that is. I hope a hiker did not leave their food here at the shelter, but if they did, I guess they did. Anyway, I used my jet boil for the first time this morning. It was pretty awesome. Getting coffee in like record time. I didn't have to wait super long, sitting there like, please boil, please boil. So it's nice. Got some coffee in me. And yeah, I guess the last thing to do is finish packing up and head down to the NOC. So the NOC is actually somewhere that I super duper love, but I've heard that for thru hikers, it's not the greatest place to stay. So I have booked myself something very special, which I will share with you guys later on. Alrighty, I'll talk to you later. Have a good one. You know, I guess when I go into town, I probably could get some new water bottles. These are just the 2 water bottles that I started off with, and I don't know why I just can't let them go. They're so ratchet though. Like God knows what kind of crazy water has been in there from all the different water sources I've gotten water from on this hike, but we'll see. We'll see if I can let them go. Big view of the day. If I am being honest, I'm ready to get down from here because that means I'll hit the knock, the NOC, the Nantahala Outdoor Center. And I think the first thing I'm going to do is go to that restaurant and have a hamburger, and I'm not going to feel guilty about it. Yeah, look how crazy steep this thing is. Oh, y'all. Woo! Well, yeah, I don't think y'all can actually see all that. But anyway, all right. Oh, time to get back on the AT and back at it. Oh, this is what they meant by the climb down to the knock is very steep. Oh, Lordy. Okay. Yikes. And it's windy. Oh, God. My fear of heights. Yes, I have a fear of heights and I climb mountains every day. Yeah. It's kicking in. It is kicking in. But that's okay. I'm okay. Look, still in the AT. Still good. Ooh, Lordy. Oh my God. Yeah, but this is also why I do it, is because you can't just go through life being a super fraidy cat. Like, it's okay to be scared. It's okay to be scared, but it's also okay to do it anyway. So here we go. Wow. Yeah, this climb is really steep, but man, it is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. What an amazing day to be out here doing this. So awesome. Okay, I don't know if you can see this, but there's my pack down there and all that. So the trail is like right down there. I just had to climb up this freaking blow down. Oh my gosh. I imagine it's probably pretty recent. Oh my gosh. There are like thorns all over everything up here. So now I gotta climb back down there. I didn't want to climb like on this big tree because like what if it continues to slide down the mountain, you know what I'm saying? Like if I'm on top of it, oh my God, that would be so scary. Whew. Anyway, now that I'm like up at this route, I figured I'd pull out my phone, show you what I just had to do. Now I have to make it down back to my pack. I threw my pack over the blowdown. It was just huge. Oh my gosh, that was scary. What the scary to come down. Yeah, look what's stopping, just like that tree. Like what if that other little, oh, you can't see it. Dang it. There it is. Yeah, like what if this tree just decided, was like, oh, I'm gonna fall too. Oh, okay. Sometimes it gets real out here, man. I'm just saying. About to climb down into the knock, y'all. This time as an official through hiker. Yes. so excited. Look at that. You know what I'm thinking of when I see that right over there? That is a restaurant, and it's got either a pizza or a hamburger or both with my name all over it. But there are the cool rapids. It almost sounds like they're having some kind of competition or something. I hear like announcements, so I don't know. Maybe they have something going on. Yeah, I feel kind of like a zoo animal here. It's just so interesting just walking up as a through hiker. People are like looking at me like, who's that chick with a backpack?
Mira, hay uno, mira, ya hay uno, va a pasar por ahí, mira, mira, ya está por allá.
Okay, here we have the Shasta Vintage Camper. What? That I rented for the next 2 nights. All right, and here we have my little eating area. What? I don't have to eat on the grass or the dirt? No way. And here is a fan to keep me cool. Retro style. Oh, look, I have a fridge to put my block of cheese and all the things. And actually, I got a couple of cool drinks in here that I've only ever been able to find here. The blackberry mead. What? From a local meadery. A microwave and coffee that I don't have to boil and shake out of a little package with my stove. Oh my gosh. And a real bed. And my favorite part of the whole camper is a heater. And they said there's a heated blanket on here too. Okay, so I am gonna be sleeping in style tonight and tomorrow, and it'll be the best. Here's the main house, main area. Got a little resupply. Got some more coffee, ice cream, and pizza. Oh my goodness gracious. And food and stuff and games. Little keyboard. Hostels are fun, y'all. They're not like, staying at the Hilton or whatever, but I'll take it. I'll take it on a through hike. The swings look fun. Fun. Oh, okay. Got a little fire, something going on. I can definitely see. Oh, stop it. What is this? I'm usually like pretty decent at axe throwing, but not today. All right, when I have both hands in concentration, maybe I'll get it. But yeah, look how cool this is. This is my little camper over there. My neighbor is this giant bus. And then someone has this double, can't see. Someone has a double-decker bus they're renting to stay in. There's like a little container home right there. Super cute. Oh, and there's some more places. One of them, I think it's that red one over there. It's called the Red Roof Inn. I'll have to go like check it out later. But it's kind of like, I don't know, like a red old school hotel. Ooh, can I use that fire pit? I got to go to the grocery store today. Well, I borrowed the mustard from the hostel owners, but I gotta use these tortillas. They're really heavy in my pack. So I got some hot dogs. I'm gonna cook them all, but I think I'm gonna make a little trail pig in a blanket with some of my little bit of my trail cheese to help stick stuff together. Roll them up in a couple of tortillas. I mean, just, one at a time. Dip them in a little mustard and see how it goes. All right, let's see what we got. Okay. Not too shabby. Try them out. Well, normally back home, I would be eating silly stuff if I was by myself, like girl dinner, but this is more like hiker trash dinner. And I can't wait to dig in.